Get up and do it.
Got it? Okay, another 10. So, really light. Okay, we're gonna now look. Comments? Did you get your press on that?
Get up and do it. Listen, guys, if you're like me, there's days that you wake up, you don't want to get out of bed, you don't want to go do your routine, you don't want to go work out, you don't want to, put in energy, you just want to relax. The problem, though, is that starts a downward spiral, leading you into other bad habits, choices, and decisions. The thing that you want to do every day is get up, do the work, and move forward. This puts you in the routine, keeps you in the routine, and then puts you in the routine that initiates further action. For instance, for me, my daily routine consists of waking up, I take my dogs out first thing in the morning, I then immediately go to the gym, I then immediately follow that with a green smoothie, I then immediately follow that with some sort of audiobook for about 20 minutes, and then I go into I get home, I do a little bit of work, self-work, so like meditation drills, some journaling and stuff like that, and then I go into my actual work day. Now, the reason I tell you this is because if I don't do my first step, which is going to the gym, my whole day shifts. My whole day gets sidetracked. It almost gets completely detoured. And this is because that one single action leads me to make the other positive actions, such as getting my green smoothie, having the time in the car to do my audiobook, having a little bit of space before I get home to then do my journal so I have something to think about. So all these things link up together, and all of them can be controlled simply by me choosing one action in the morning, which is to get up or not get up. And for instance, yesterday, I felt extremely shitty. I was hungover, which is one of the first times in about a couple months because I haven't drank in a long time. I felt completely hungover. My whole day went to shit, all because I didn't get up and go to the gym. Now, where in your life are you currently making these same kind of mini shifts that actually throw you completely off of your day, your game, and what you want to accomplish in your life or for that week or that goal? It's important to realize that the one action really can dictate and control the whole rest of your day. The other key aspect about this, guys, is that if I don't go work out, my whole day doesn't feel as optimal. My energy levels are not as high. I don't feel as refreshed. I don't feel as clear-headed. I don't feel like I released energy, so then I'm constantly going back and forth between projects or work stuff that I'm doing, and my mind is just not there. So instead, if I make sure that I hit the gym and I do that thing that I don't want to do, or when I don't want to do it, I keep doing it, that allows me to get in the routine, stay in the routine, and get what I want from my day, my week, my month, and my year. And that's what it's all about, guys. It's not about doing it when you feel good. Because if everybody got the results from when they felt good, everybody would have the goals that they want. The truth is, you have to do and put in the work every day, no matter what. And that daily consistency, that daily routine, that daily focus and discipline is what's going to give you your outcome. And I want to leave you with one thing before we go into our daily questions. And that one thing is this. For most of us, our results are much like lily pads. Okay, I'm going to use the idea of a lily pad. Basically, what happens is in a pond or wherever a lily pad might grow, what will happen is it's a very slow activation phase. The activation phase is, one lily pad is growing and then it spreads to another and then it spreads to another. So multiple lily pads keep being created or grown. But this single growth pattern, this activation phase will continue. And then all of a sudden there's what's called a tipping point. And that tipping point is what shifts the lily pads from being just a growth of a couple to growing many at one time, almost as if the whole lily pad ecosystem doubled or quadrupled. Basically, it does that almost overnight. And the truth is, your results are much like that, okay? You have to be like the lily pads and just consistently focus on growing one more lily pad. And that lily pad in this case is going to be your daily work, your daily discipline, consistency, and habits. Once your body, or your lily pads in this case, reach the tipping point, you'll find that the results almost happen instantly, almost overnight. Now, there is something to be said about this, guys. We are often told that success does not happen overnight, and that is absolutely 100% true. It does not happen overnight, but it does take 10 years to become an overnight success, right? I use that a simple framework when we talk about celebrities becoming famous overnight. They didn't become famous overnight. They became famous in 10 years, but they had the tipping point that elicited that overnight success and stardom. Your results and goals and accomplishments are just like that 10-year success. It takes time to get the outcomes you want, but you have to, one, do the activation phase, and that's consistently doing the work when you don't want to. So that's getting up, being disciplined, and doing the things that you know you need to elicit the response and result that you want. No matter how good or bad you feel, do it every day. Don't do it only on the days you feel great, do it on every day. That will elicit the consistent activation phase of what will be your lily pads. After a while, eventually they're going to double and continue to grow, and then you're going to have the tipping point where all of a sudden your results just skyrocket. Almost overnight it feels like it, but again, it's not an overnight success. It's been created over years and years and years, or in your case, many days and months and weeks of discipline and routine. Then the tipping point happens and the results come quick. So the 3 questions for today, guys, is now that you've understood this, now that you've listened, where are you currently not doing the work daily or being as disciplined as you need to elicit the response and result that you want from your goals? Maybe that's in your routine of your workouts. Maybe it's in your discipline of your nutrition. Maybe it's in the discipline of keeping your goals at the front of mind. 2, imagine where you would be if you allowed yourself to continue and consistently, routinely be disciplined in the actions or outcomes that you want. And where would you have already had or seen the tipping point for your goal? And 3rd, moving forward, what is one key area of your life or goal or focus that you want to work on that you can set up your own discipline, routine, and habits to stay consistent daily, no matter what, to allow you to get to that tipping point? That's it, guys. Hopefully this all resonates with you very well and you understand the core understanding of this, and that is just doing the work daily is what's going to get you your result, and you want to focus on being consistent, deliberate, and diligent. No matter how good or bad you feel, getting up and doing the work every day will give you the result you want. And again, one thing that I want to leave you with, guys, is no one has ever regretted the actions that they've done. They've only regretted what they have not. So how much are you regretting of the things that you missed or skipped or did not do compared to how many times you've regretted doing the work?